What if I told you that becoming wealthy is not mainly about working harder? What if the biggest reason you are not rich has nothing to do with your salary, your education, or your luck? It has to do with the way you think. Most people spend their entire lives trying to earn more money while secretly thinking like poor people. They chase bigger paychecks. They buy things to impress people they barely know. They trade their time for money and then spend that money trying to escape the life they built. And the system rewards them with just enough comfort to keep them running. But there is another way. The wealthy do not see money as something to spend. They see money as a weapon. A tool. A soldier. Every dollar they control has one job: to produce another dollar. This is where the game changes. Because once you understand this, you stop asking, "How can I make more money?" And you start asking, "How can I make my money work while I sleep?" That question separates the worker from the owner. The employee thinks about income. The strategist thinks about leverage. The average person wants security. The dangerous person wants options. And the person who understands wealth knows something most people never learn. You don't become financially powerful by looking rich. You become powerful when you no longer need to prove that you are. So forget the luxury cars. Forget the expensive watches. Forget pretending to be successful on social media. Real wealth is quiet. It sits in assets. It hides in businesses. It compounds in investments. It grows through skills, relationships, ownership, and time. And today, we're going to break down the brutal rules behind that game. Not motivational quotes. Not fantasies about getting rich overnight. Real principles. The kind that force you to look at your habits, your money, and your entire definition of success differently. Because if you can control your mind, you can begin to control your money. And when you control your money, you buy something far more valuable than luxury. You buy freedom. The first rule is simple. Stop selling all of your time. Most people are taught that the path to wealth is straightforward. Go to school. Get a job. Work harder. Get promoted. Earn more. Repeat. But there is a problem. Your time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you can only work so many hours before your body, your mind, and your life begin to break down. This creates a ceiling. If you earn $20 for every hour you work, your income is connected directly to the number of hours you can survive. Miss work? You lose income. Get sick? You lose income. Stop working? The money stops. That's not wealth. That's dependency. The wealthy understand a different equation. They don't simply ask, "How much am I paid per hour?" They ask, "How many times can this effort produce value?" That's leverage. One video can reach millions of people. One software product can serve thousands of customers. One business can generate revenue while its owner is sleeping. One investment can continue growing for years. The goal isn't to work less because you're lazy. The goal is to make your effort capable of producing more than once. Think about it. If you spend 5 hours creating something that earns money only while you are actively working, you created a job. But if those same 5 hours create something that continues producing value tomorrow, next month, and next year, you created an asset. That difference is enormous. The average person sells hours. The strategist builds systems. The employee asks for a raise. The entrepreneur asks how to increase the output of the system. The poor person thinks, "How much can I afford?" The wealthy thinker asks, "How can I create something valuable enough that people want to pay for it?" This is why skills matter. Writing, sales, marketing, technology, negotiation, leadership, investing. These skills can multiply your earning power. But there is an even deeper lesson. Never become emotionally attached to a paycheck. A paycheck can disappear. A skill can travel with you. A business can grow. An asset can compound. Your real goal should be to move gradually from being paid for your time to being paid for the value you create. And eventually, to owning things that create value without requiring every minute of your attention. That is where financial freedom begins. Not when you look rich, but when your time finally belongs to you. The second rule is one most people learn too late. Stop trying to look rich. Because looking wealthy and becoming wealthy are two completely different games. The average person gets a paycheck and immediately thinks about what they can buy. A new phone, a better car, designer clothes, a bigger apartment, a vacation they cannot really afford. Why? Because they want the appearance of success before they have built the foundation of success. And this is where the trap begins. You earn more, so you spend more. Then you earn even more. And somehow you still feel broke. This is called lifestyle inflation. Your income rises, but your expectations rise with it. The result? You are running faster, but you're still standing in the same place. Real wealth often looks boring. A wealthy person may drive an ordinary car, wear the same clothes for years, live below their means, avoid unnecessary attention, while someone trying desperately to look successful may spend thousands of dollars just to convince strangers that they are winning. But here is the brutal truth. The person with the expensive car may have a massive monthly payment. The person with the simple car may have hundreds of thousands invested. You see the car. You don't see the bank account. You see the watch. You don't see the debt. You see the vacation. You don't see the credit card bill waiting at home. Never confuse consumption with wealth. Wealth is what you own after the excitement disappears. And this is where the Sigma mindset becomes powerful. You stop asking, "What will people think of me?" and start asking, "What will this decision do to my future?" That single question can change your financial life. Before buying something, ask yourself, does this create value? Does it save me time? Does it increase my skills? Does it produce income? Or am I simply buying it because I want other people to notice me? You don't need to impress strangers. You need to build something they cannot take away from you. Skills, assets, knowledge, relationships, ownership, discipline. Because the strongest financial position is not looking rich. It's reaching the point where you don't need to look rich at all. You become comfortable being underestimated. Let people think you're behind. Let them underestimate you, while you quietly build. Because when your money starts working harder than your ego, your entire life begins to change. Most people think they need more money, but the real problem is that they want too much. You get a raise, and suddenly you want a better car. You buy the car, and then you want a bigger house. The finish line never stops moving. That is the trap. Wealth begins when you learn to control your desires instead of allowing your desires to control you. When you receive extra money, don't immediately ask, "What can I buy?" Ask, "How can I make this money create more money?" The average person buys things that lose value. The strategic person buys assets, skills, knowledge, and opportunities. Same money, different mindset. And remember this: you don't have to prove that you're successful. You can drive an ordinary car, wear simple clothes, live below your means. Let people underestimate you. While they are spending money trying to look rich, you are quietly building real wealth. Because true financial power isn't having everything you want. It's reaching the point where you don't need everything you want. Control your desires, and you begin controlling your money. Control your money, and eventually you begin controlling your life. If you want to change your financial life, stop trying to be good at everything. Become extremely valuable at one thing. The market doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards value. A person who can solve a difficult problem is more valuable than someone who simply works hard. Learn sales. Learn AI. Learn coding. Learn copywriting. Learn marketing. Learn negotiation. Choose one skill that businesses and people are willing to pay for. Then become dangerous at it. Don't spend 6 months jumping from one skill to another because something new looks exciting. Most people are addicted to starting. Successful people become obsessed with improving. Every day, ask yourself, did I become slightly better today? Because 1% improvement doesn't look impressive in a single day. But repeated for years, it can completely change your position. And here's the Sigma mindset. Don't chase attention. Chase competence. There is a point where working harder stops being the answer. You can work 12 hours a day. You can wake up before everyone else. You can sacrifice weekends. But if your income is still completely tied to your time, you are running on a treadmill. You are moving, but you're not getting far enough. The next level is leverage. Leverage means using something other than your own hours to multiply your results. Technology is leverage. An audience is leverage. A business is leverage. Capital is leverage. Knowledge is leverage. Think about a YouTube video. You might spend 3 hours creating it. But once it's published, thousands or even millions of people can watch it without you personally explaining the same thing to every person. Your 3 hours can potentially create thousands of hours of value. That's leverage. A business works the same way. Instead of doing everything yourself, you build systems. Instead of trading every hour for money, you create something that can continue producing results. This is why wealthy people think differently about effort. They don't ask, how hard can I work? They ask, how can I make my effort scale? That's a completely different question. Imagine 2 people. The first person works 10 hours and gets paid for 10 hours. The second person works 10 hours creating a system that can generate value for years. Both worked hard, but only one created leverage. This doesn't mean you should avoid hard work. In the beginning, you may need to work harder than everyone else. Learn faster. Practice longer. Build skills. Make mistakes. But eventually, your goal should be to turn that effort into something bigger than yourself. A skill becomes a service. A service becomes a business. A business becomes a system. A system becomes an asset. And assets can work while you sleep. That's the transition. You stop asking how many hours you can sell, and start asking what you can build once and benefit from repeatedly. The average person wants a bigger paycheck. The strategic person wants bigger leverage. Because when leverage grows, your results can grow without your hours growing at the same speed. And that is when you stop being trapped by time. You don't need to escape work. You need to escape the idea that your time is the only thing you can sell. Part 7, Rule number 6, think long term. Most people want results immediately. They want money this month, success this year, a better life tomorrow. But wealth rarely works that way. The most powerful financial advantage you can develop is the ability to think long term. Look at a tree. Nobody plants a seed today and gets a massive tree tomorrow. First comes the seed. then the roots, then the small branches. For a long time, almost nothing seems to happen. But underneath the surface, growth is taking place. Money works the same way. A skill you learn today may not make you rich next week. A business you start may struggle for months. An investment may look insignificant at first. But time changes everything. The average person gets discouraged because they don't see immediate results. The disciplined person keeps building because they understand something different. Small actions become powerful when they are repeated for years. This is why patience is not weakness. Patience is a financial weapon. Imagine putting effort into something every single day for 5 years. Most people cannot even imagine where that could take them. 5 years of learning. 5 years of building. 5 years of saving. 5 years of investing. 5 years of improving your network. 5 years of making mistakes and learning from them. You would not be the same person. And that is the real goal. Don't focus only on becoming richer. Become more valuable. Become more disciplined. Become more knowledgeable. Become harder to replace. Because when you improve yourself while building assets, time starts working in your favor. And here's the brutal part. Most people waste years anyway. They spend 5 years scrolling. 5 years complaining. 5 years chasing temporary pleasure. Then they look back and wonder where the time went. You have the same 5 years. The difference is what you do with them. So stop asking, how quickly can I become successful? Ask, who can I become if I refuse to quit for the next 5 years? That question changes everything. Because wealth isn't usually created by one massive decision. It's created by hundreds of small decisions, repeated long enough for the results to become impossible to ignore. One of the most dangerous financial positions is depending on a single source of income. You have one job, one paycheck, one company, and you believe everything is fine. Until one day, the paycheck disappears. The company cuts your position. The economy changes. Your industry changes. And suddenly, your entire financial life is under pressure. This is why the strategic mindset is different. You don't necessarily need 5 jobs. You need multiple ways for value to reach you. Your main job can provide stability. A side business can create additional income. A valuable skill can create freelance opportunities. Investments can potentially grow your capital. Digital products can create another income stream. The goal isn't to become obsessed with money. The goal is to reduce dependence. Think of your finances like a table. If the table has one leg, it can easily fall. But if it has several strong legs, one problem doesn't destroy the entire structure. That's financial resilience. And here's something important. Don't build multiple income streams by randomly chasing every trend. Build them around your strongest skills. If you're good at writing, explore content. If you're good at technology, explore digital services. If you're good at sales, learn how to turn that ability into a business. Start with one. Make it work. Then build the next. The average person asks, how can I earn more money? The strategic person asks, how can I make myself less financially vulnerable? That is a much more powerful question. Because money isn't only about becoming rich. It's also about becoming difficult to break. When one income source disappears, another can keep you moving. When one opportunity fails, another can replace it. When the market changes, your skills give you options. And options are power. Never put your entire future in the hands of one paycheck. Build skills. Build assets. Build relationships. Build multiple sources of value. Because true financial freedom isn't just having more money. It's having more choices. Your attention is one of the most valuable assets you own. And most people are giving it away for free. Every notification, Every short video. Every pointless argument. Every hour spent watching someone else's life is taking energy away from building your own. The average person wakes up and immediately checks their phone. They consume before they create. They react before they think. And by the end of the day, they wonder why they accomplished nothing important. But successful people understand something simple. Your attention determines your direction. If you constantly focus on entertainment, you'll become a consumer. If you constantly focus on problems, you'll become a complainer. If you focus on learning, building, and solving problems, you become more valuable. This doesn't mean you should delete every app and live like a monk. It means you should control your attention instead of allowing algorithms to control it for you. Set blocks of time where your phone stays away. Work without notifications. Read instead of endlessly scrolling. Learn a skill instead of consuming random content. And most importantly, protect your mornings. The first hour of your day can influence the next 12. Don't give your best mental energy to social media. Give it to yourself. Because here's the brutal truth. Companies spend billions trying to capture your attention. Why? Because attention can be converted into money. If your attention is valuable to them, it should be valuable to you too. So stop giving your focus to things that produce nothing for your future. You don't need more time. You need fewer distractions. And once you control your attention, you can control your actions. Control your actions. And you can change your results. The person who controls his attention controls the direction of his life. The ability to say no can protect your future more than the ability to say yes. Most people say yes too easily. Yes to unnecessary spending. Yes to distractions. Yes to people who waste their time. Yes to opportunities that look exciting but lead nowhere. And every unnecessary yes comes with a hidden cost. Your time. Your attention. Your money. Your energy. The wealthy mindset understands that every decision has an opportunity cost. When you say yes to something, you're automatically saying no to something else. Spend 3 hours scrolling. And you've said no to 3 hours of learning. Spend your money trying to impress people. And you've said no to investing that money into your future. Follow every new opportunity. And you've said no to mastering the opportunity already in front of you. This is why focus is powerful. You don't need to chase everything. You need to identify what matters. And aggressively eliminate what doesn't. Learn to say, no, that's not for me. No, I don't need that. No, I don't have time for that. No, I'm not changing my plan just because everyone else is doing something different. At first, people may not understand. They may call you boring. They may say you're missing out. Let them. You are not responsible for entertaining everyone. You are responsible for building your future. A strong person doesn't need to explain every decision. Sometimes silence is the answer. Sometimes walking away is the strategy. Sometimes refusing an opportunity is the smartest financial decision you can make. Because the goal isn't to collect more experiences, possessions, or approval. The goal is to build a life where your time belongs to you. Remember this. Every no protects something. Protect your money. Protect your attention. Protect your time. Protect your goals. Because when you learn to say no to temporary pleasure, you create space for permanent progress. You now understand the rules. Stop selling all of your time. Stop trying to look rich. Control your desires. Master a valuable skill. Build leverage. Think long-term. Create multiple sources of value. Protect your attention. And learn to say no. But there is one final rule that connects everything together. Become the person who can't be easily stopped. Not because you never fail. You will fail. You will lose money. Some ideas will never work. Some people will leave. Some opportunities will disappear. And there will be days when you question everything. That's normal. The difference is what you do next. Weak people allow failure to define them. Strong people use failure as information. If something doesn't work, learn why. If you lose money, study the mistake. If you get rejected, improve your value. If you fall behind, rebuild. Never let one bad chapter convince you that the entire story is over. Because your greatest financial asset isn't your bank account. It's the person you become while building it. A disciplined person can rebuild. A skilled person can create new opportunities. A focused person can learn. A patient person can wait. And a person who refuses to quit becomes extremely difficult to defeat. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Build quietly. Learn relentlessly. Save intelligently. Invest patiently. Create value. Protect your time. And remember, you don't need to become rich overnight. You need to become better every day. One skill. One decision. One disciplined action at a time. Years from now, you will either be proud of what you built, or wondering why you kept waiting. The choice is being made right now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Today. Because the ultimate Sigma mindset isn't about being cold, arrogant, or alone. It's about becoming independent enough to choose your own path. Disciplined enough to stay on it. And strong enough to keep walking when nobody is watching. Build your future in silence. Let your results make the noise.